Well, good morning. It's me again. Now I'm down in West Sussex today. It's the championship match, and I'm not here to play. I'm here to video it. There's some lovely tractors out today. Some nice guys to talk to. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and all that nonsense. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. It doesn't cost you a penny, and it does the channel the world of good. Anyway, let's get on with this video, shall we? See you later.
He got up the other night to go to the loo, and he could see the lights out there at 3:30.
Good morning, chaps.
Morning.
How are we doing this morning?
Fine.
Are we well?
Yeah, well as can be.
What we stood in today's judging or what?
I think I'm judging.
I'm judging, yeah.
You're both judging.
We're both
Yeah.
judging.
Nah, I've got a problem with judges. They always put me last. But that's something to do with me playing, so I expect that. Now, what are we looking for today? We're looking for a good turnover in the soil and everything today? In the conditions?
Ground side up.
Yeah, ground side up.
Ground side up, that's the best way.
Yeah, don't want to see any of this old stuff kicking about on top, do we?
No, and we want a nice, even, straight furrow, don't we?
Yeah, definitely.
And a good start?
Yeah. Straight and true.
Straight and true.
That's all you can ask
Do
for.
you two often judge these areas, do you?
I've judged Sussex before, once I think.
Yeah, I've not judged. I was stewarding last year.
Right.
Was you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your time, guys. Tell us your names.
I'm Alan Higgs.
I'm Andrew Mew.
And you're both from where?
Oh, well, I'm from Ashford and you're from
Faversham.
Thanks for your time, guys.
Thank you.
Morning, chaps.
Hello.
How are we all doing today? Don't all run away from me now, will ya? I know the big fella. We've spoke to him before. Lovely player. Who's playing today out of it all? The young'un?
Yeah.
Is he your boy?
Hey?
Is he your boy?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Is he good? Hey?
About the third time he's had a go at it.
Has he? Oh, well, we've all got to start somewhere. And tell us a little bit about your tractor and your ploughing.
That's an E27 men major with a P6 Perkins in it.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think that's a Ransom Elite Fraser plough there, which we've done up a bit. As I say, it's the third playing match he's been to, so.
Tell us his name, then.
Jamie Croft.
And where's he from?
Brightling, East Sussex.
Brightling, East Sussex. Now, that's quite a nice sized plough he's got on there. Nice and heavy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you ploughed with that before?
He's done about 3 playing matches with it, yeah.
Yeah? Oh, he must have done well because he's qualified for the day.
Well, I don't know about that, but
we'll have a chat with him in a minute, shall we?
You will, yeah.
In the back of the Land Rover.
How we doing this morning, Jamie?
Good, you?
Yeah, good. Now, third time, is it the 4th time out of the day or 3rd time out of the day?
Third time.
3rd time out of the day.
Yeah.
You're going to do well?
See what mess we can make.
As long as it turns from green to brown.
Brown side up, we're alright, aren't we?
That's it. That's the way forward anyway. I'm going to catch up with you during the day and watch your player and good luck anyway.
Cheers, mate.
Good morning.
Morning.
Tell us your name and where you come from.
Oh, well, I'm Richard Head and we're from Halsham.
Now, we've met you before in other playing matches, haven't we?
Yeah, we have, yeah. We're not playing today,
Not
though.
playing today, just assisting, are we?
Just assisting, I'm just supporting today.
Supporting today.
Yeah.
So, you normally play with what do you normally play with?
I've got an international B250 with a David Brown 2-furrow plough.
And you ain't qualified for today?
I did qualify for the day, but it all got a bit mixed up.
Okay.
So, I didn't know Jamie was coming, and that's the only way I could get here because he's got the lorry.
Right. Okay then.
So they phoned me up first.
Yeah.
And I had to say I couldn't come, and then they phoned Jamie up and said he's going as well, so I could have come anyway. But never mind.
That's what favours all about anyway.
Yeah.
We do 1 for 1 and it's always returned.
Yeah, that's right.
I appreciate it. Tell us your name again.
Richard Head.
Thanks for your time, Richard. Well, Paul, tell us a little bit about your tractor today.
What do you want to look at?
Well, tell me about it. What is it?
It's a 1964 Fulton Super Dexter, new performance.
Yeah.
Good little tractor. It performs pretty well. Unlike me, it don't perform pretty well.
Where did you
But that's another
qualify for
story.
this match then?
We didn't qualify anywhere. We come from Kent, so we're in the open class.
Oh, you're in the open
Yeah,
class.
we're allowed to enter the open class.
Oh, okay, so you're allowed just to turn up, you obviously book your ticket and
Yeah,
turn up and
yeah,
go.
we play in the open class. So.
Well, you've got your brother likes the 3-thrower, but you like the 2-thrower.
Yeah.
But your brother's got a 2-thrower on the day. What's that all about?
Well, he's bought that plough and he thought he'd come and try it out.
Try it out.
Yeah, it's a day out, you know.
Why not indeed? It's a day out, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Well, tell us your name, where you come from.
My name's Paul Baseby. I come from Clemson, near Sussex.
Thanks, mate. See you later. Morning, Bob. I always like to talk to my old mate this morning.
Oh, yeah.
You're in the open class, your brother tells me this morning, aren't you? Yeah. And this is unusual. You're on a 2-thrower.
Ah,
So you're not normally a 2-thrower person, are you?
I'm not going to mess you up, am I?
You beat me every time, mate. Don't worry about that. So, what made you choose this player today?
Just come try it.
Just gonna try it. And you bought it recently, have you?
About a year ago I bought it.
Yeah.
Start we can obviously see on site and do something to it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's work in progress, isn't it, mate?
Just try it.
Yeah. You come a long way this morning, and you're really all the way from
far.
Seven Oaks.
No,
Ain't far. No. We come round a bit of a wibbly wobbly way, though, didn't we?
did you come across the Sussex Forest then?
Yeah.
Stan Forest, did you?
I would have thought the A22 would have been just as good.
Not from where we are.
Oh, right. Okay then. All right then. Well, have a great day, Bob, and I'll catch up with you later, yeah? Good morning. You're auditioning the numbers out, are you, today?
Something like that, yeah.
So what are you, is this your sole job today, is it? Or are you going to be judging?
This
or
is my
still-
job right now.
It's
And yeah,
It's
well,
the best job at the moment, is it?
I don't know about the best job. The best one surely the old turning the tea urn on, isn't it? Something like that.
Well, I'm gasping, so there you go. I'll let Felicity talk to you. What is your name anyway?
Matt.
Matt?
Yeah.
What's your second name? Matt?
Brown.
Matt Brown. And you local?
Not, well, Horsham.
Awesome. Thanks for your time, Matt.
Right.
Good morning.
Morning, all right, mate?
How we doing?
Not too bad, you?
Yeah, good. You brought your lady with
Yeah,
you
got
today.
my wife today.
Got
Give
a
me,
wife.
give me some support.
And telling you what to do.
Well, that's normal, isn't it? 24/7, that is.
What are you playing with today? You got a ransom on the back and
I've
a full...
got a Ford 4000, 1968, and I got a TS90. Yeah, obviously classic plough, yeah. So
Yeah.
in the classic class today. So see how we get on.
It looks like a home built one. Is it?
Well, no, it was a 4-far originally.
Yeah.
Cut it down, and obviously a lot of modifications. Got
Yeah.
a depth wheel, sliding cross shaft. Yeah.
And you're allowed all that, are you, in your
In the
class?
classic, yeah. Quick entry top link. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And you've got some weight on the back there, haven't you?
Yeah, I need that. Well, I don't need it today. So
No, you-
early in the season.
I think it might sink if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your name and where did you come from, mate?
Bob Little. I come from West Sussex, Angmering, near Worthing. Yeah.
Thanks for your time, Bob.
That's
I
all right.
appreciate it.
No,
I'll see you player in
yeah,
patch.
all right,
And
no,
your
mate.
good lady, what's her name?
Sue Little.
Sue Little. And you're from the same
I'm
place?
from the same place, my love. Yeah.
Hope you have a good day.
Thank you,
anyway.
and you too.
See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Morning, chaps. How are we all doing today?
Well, we charge a £5 an hour for photographs.
£5 an hour. Well, that's quite cheap. I pay that bloke a tenner over there.
You must have seen him on Facebook, haven't you?
Oh
does the ploughing matches.
That's the player who
I
matches
saw,
the
saw you up
tractors.
at the Kent one.
And you was at someone else for I was.
Oh, I've been. I only done 3 this year. I've done Rodney Marsh, Wilder Kent, and North Kent.
No. Oh yeah.
And I've done the Biddenden tractor fests and all that sort of thing.
I can remember when that was Jack Hargreaves out of town.
But why do you think I've called it that then?
Yeah,
Because it is. I'm passionate about the countryside.
Yeah, yeah.
All we want to do in this country is build houses on it.
Oh,
don't
yeah,
we?
Well, I know that.
You know, I'm a bit of a green, not green in sort of like, but I love seeing the fields ploughed and cultivated.
The trouble is, They could build houses on some little bit more crappy ground if they wanted to, but they're building it on good ground.
Well, it's easy, isn't it? Take the topsoil away.
Yeah.
Jobs are good.
Yeah,
You go on brownfield sites, you've got to do a lot of decontaminations and all that sort of thing, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, make the buggers work for their money though.
Well, they average 75,000 per house in profit. That ain't a bad living, is it? You know, after all expenses and all that sort of thing, 75 grand in your back pocket, thank you very much. But then again, do you know what? The farmer works 7 days a week, doesn't he? For 60 odd years, all weathers.
Yeah.
And someone comes along and gives him £11 million in his back pocket. It's a hard choice, isn't it? Is it? Oh.
Get them over the bloke you mate. This is all building land here.
Is it?
Will be.
Oh, it's sad, isn't it?
I know.
Tell us what you're playing with today, Lee.
Ferguson Robin.
Yep.
And a Mass Ferguson 35.
Looks in fine fettle.
Fun?
Is it your only tractor or you got many?
I've got a 35 3-cylinder, a grey and gold one, and international 434.
Oh, you got the disease then. It's nice to meet people with the disease.
You know, I did have the disease.
Well, anyway, thanks for your time. But what's your name and where'd you come from?
Tim Smith, I live in Breedlove.
Thanks for your time, Tim. Right, the man who wants a cup of tea, he's got 2 classics here. Now he's towing one classic with another classic. Well, are they classic or vintage?
Well, they are getting classic, you know, but vintage, I suppose.
Yeah.
This one's 1956, and that other one's 1941.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And you got a cab on it. Now, what's the name of that cab you got on the Fulton then?
There's a Winsam cab seat written up the top there.
Yeah. I can't read from a distance. I'm short-sighted. But is that a normal cab that should be on this tractor?
Yeah, they was quite popular in their day.
Really?
That cab come off of a Nuffield.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Now, Nuffield is Kent, really. I used to like the old Nuffields, didn't you?
Yeah. I had a Nuffield.
Did you?
But when I bought that, I got it off a dealer at Golden Cross. 17 quid he charged me.
No, really?
And because the wings are similar shape,
yeah.
he said that fit on your Major, so...
It looks nice. It does look nice. Yeah. It's nice to see a cab on a tractor, the old girls, isn't it,
well,
really?
I never used to have it years ago, but I find nowadays that if it's a bit wet and you're driving an hour home or something, you want some... It's nice to sit in the dry.
Yeah. So tell us how long have you had the Fulton to start with?
1976.
1976. Are you a farmer?
I worked on the farm.
Did you buy it from the farm, the tractor?
I bought it from my mate who I worked with, his father. He used it for wooding, but they downsized and got a smaller one, and I think he charged me 120 quid for that.
No, really? I think you got a bargain there, didn't you?
Well, the old one was 60 quid, and he allowed me 30 on the old one, so I paid him 30 quid.
Oh, God.
Them sort of days are gone there,
I'm afraid so. Well, it's in a good way, really, because, I mean, when you come to the time when you don't want to pack up what you're doing, at least you can get a penny or two back, can't you?
Oh, yeah.
So that's good in one respect. And why are you towing the old girl at the back with the Fulton?
Well, it's the only way that I can get it around.
Are you local?
Yeah, I only live over near Lewis, a place called Ploughing.
Ah, okay.
Have you heard of Glyndebourne Opera?
Probably not.
No, we're just down the road from them.
Right, well, let's have a walk round to your back tractor. You can tell us a little bit about that then, because now we're out in the sun as well. Now, what are you going to be ploughing with today then?
That's my plough up the end there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a Ransom's trailer plough.
Yeah. And how long have you been doing this sort of thing for?
My first ploughing match was 1970.
So you should know how it works now, don't you?
You get the gist of it, don't you?
Yeah.
But, no, I mean, I haven't done it every year, you know, I've missed out the odd bit here and there, but not many.
Yeah. Now, how did you get the other plough down? Because you're towing a trailer, and now that plough needs another trailer.
Yeah, what I do, I've got a little winch on the front of that.
Yeah.
And battery, and I'll pull the plough on the little trailer, and then I'll get on behind that one.
And that's allowed, is it? Well, I presume it must be.
Well, yeah, sort of.
As long as you keep to the country lanes.
Yeah, but this is it, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, well, I won't bother you anymore, but thanks for your time. What's your name?
Nice talking, Doug Green.
And you're from?
Ploughing.
Thanks for your time, Doug.
All the best, see you later.
Now, because all the cars are struggling getting in, They had quite a bit of rain last night, apparently. Got a John Deere pulling them all in, even a Discovery. I think it's a bit wet on top, but dry underneath because it makes slippery areas then, doesn't it? Morning, chaps. How we doing? Now you didn't want to tow in, did you? No, not with the old grass track, do you? But you did.
Yeah, as soon as you say that a bit of dirt, it's as bad as an E27N.
Mate, what it is, I suppose, it's wet on the top soil and it's probably chaos out underneath and it's slipping on it.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So, you've got 2 green ones and you've got a blue one.
Yeah.
So why are you green and you've got 2 of them?
Another chap's coming with the clouds.
Ah.
I've got a blue one because it's cold weather.
It's got what?
Cold weather.
Cold weather. It's alright today, it'll be fine. It's not the rain, is it?
No, it was.
So what have you got? You've got 2
Bolton standards.
Bolton standards, age-wise?
42 and 43.
42 and 43. Been in the family long?
No. Well, that one's been in Terry Offen's family all its life, and then the other one come from Detlin. It's in a shed collapsed.
On top of the tractor?
Yeah.
Right, mate. And you, I can't think of the word.
Resurrected.
That's the word.
Well, between us.
Yeah.
Between us all, joint effort.
Yeah, that's great. And what have you got
A super major, but the front half is older. It's 1957 and the rear is 61. They used to knit them together. When one bit broke, they put them together. So I've virtually got a super major with an early front end.
Well, it's nice talking to you guys. Tell us your name and where you come from.
Danton Adams from Headcorn.
Thanks, Dan. And you are?
Henry Bruce from Headcorn.
Thanks for your time, guys. Have a good day. Seem to be turning up there, finding their plots. Good morning. And what are we doing now? You're turning the salt before you even start. Now, what's the idea of that, Nick?
Absolute stupidity.
Oh, okay.
Can't think of anything else to do.
Okay. So, but they do tell me it does ease the ploughing and that, so you don't make as much mess.
Well, yeah, it's just your
ins and outs.
Your ins and outs. That's really what I'm worried about. Or not worried about. You know, it's just.
Well, tell us about your setup you've got here. You've got a competition plough on the back, so you obviously do this a lot.
This is the second time in 17 years.
No, really?
Yeah.
Did you qualify for this thing?
Yeah, I did the first match for 17 years back at Ersby Point and seemed to won the class. Sheer luck and judgment, but
you thought you had to have another go at it?
Well, it sort of, you know, looked like those old tractors on the road ain't very good, but a friend has got something sensible with a, you know, low loader trailer sort of thing, so he said, yeah, you can borrow that, put that on there and trundle it over here, so I thought, oh, why not, give it a go.
Yeah, so it's got some weight on the back of that plough. Do you want to talk to me about the plough? Or are you busy?
Well, yeah, I mean, I built it about, it must be, about 98, something like that, 19, so it's about, getting on 25 years old. So I got, you know, the old 2 Furrica match plough, which came with the, what are they, 25 boards.
Yeah.
But the problem, so basically what it is the point and the frog is actually from the old superhydrate.
Right.
Because it's a much nicer shaped point. So, if you want to make it look nice, you've got to cut it out right to start with, haven't you?
Exactly.
Whereas the old 25 is just like a big flat plate, so it comes up in a big slab.
So if I was to have to go and buy this plough, I mean, obviously not in the condition it is now because you've adapted it.
I have no idea how much it would be now. No idea. That's what you're going to ask.
It's a lot of money, though. I would think so.
I think I paid about. As I say, this would be back in about 97, 98. I think I paid possibly two and a quarter for it, something like that.
Oh,
right.
And now you've adapted it, it's got to be worth a little bit more now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a bit of the pension fund.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, I'm going to let you get on there.
Thank you very much.
Tell us your name and where you come from.
I'm Martin Blake and I'm from Hurstmere Point.
Thanks for your time, Martin. Good morning.
Morning.
How are we this morning?
Not too bad.
In fine fettle?
Pardon?
In fine fettle?
Yeah.
Now, you look like you've been doing this a long time, have you?
52 years.
Since when?
52 years.
52 years?
Since 1969.
Now, you've got a competition plough on the back
That's
now.
right, yeah.
Now, and a modern Kubota tractor.
Yeah. Well, we only had that this year.
Have you?
Yeah.
You don't look like, you seem to me like an old Folsom man with an old...
Yeah, I used to have a 4000.
Oh, right, lovely tractor, isn't it?
Yeah, for years. I still got it.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then of course, having gone to the National, you've got to have four-wheel drives.
Oh,
so we
right.
had to change.
Yeah.
I had a Valtra before that, and they offered me so much money from the two tractors that I had that one.
Oh, right, fantastic. So you're a farmer?
No, I work in forestry.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Do you use these tractors in forestry?
No, well, we might, but not really, no.
No,
just keep it for the playing method, really.
Right, so I just spoke to the chap next door who's got a competition plan. There is a lot different to yours. You've got springs on yours.
Yeah, because they're break back legs, see.
Oh, right, so if it is something, you can
if you
knock
hit
it out.
something, you've got to spin that back.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And it's a Cleveland as well, is it?
Yeah, Cavernum, yeah.
Cavernum?
Yeah.
What am I talking about? Well, it's nice talking to you
Yeah.
anyway. I'll let you get on.
Right.
Tell us your name and where you come from.
Colin Young from Ashburnham.
Thanks for Ashburnham. That's
Yeah.
a great place, Ashburnham.
He's 133.
Near Battle.
Yeah, I know. Well, good morning.
Morning, okay.
How we doing?
Okay at the moment.
Okay at the moment. Now tell us this class you're in then.
This is a reversible class, open reversible class.
Now do you play in a straight line or do you do the triangles like the competition?
Just a straight line.
Just a straight line?
Yeah, the Premier reversibles do the triangles.
Ah, okay. So you can go up and down without having to go around corners and all sorts.
That's it.
Yeah?
Easy player.
Is it? And you're a farmer for a living, are you?
Yeah, I'm a farmer from East Grinstead. Farmer
okay.
contractor, my brother, work for my brother. So.
Oh, smashing. Tell us the contractor's name then.
BJ Foster.
And you do what, everything?
Not as much now. We used to be a big contractor, did silaging and we do combining, grow a bit for ourselves and neighbours and baling, slurry spreading. Yeah, pretty well everything.
Well, I'd like to come out with you one day, perhaps, and see it.
Well, won't be much on this time of the year.
No, it's coming to the dead time.
Yeah,
now.
I do a bit of hedge cutting over the winter. We've got cattle of our own. We've got suckler herd.
Oh, really? Well, you can tell us about your herd. It's always nice to talk to people about.
Yeah.
I mean, this channel's all about farming and the countryside and everything.
Okay, yeah.
So we like to talk to people as well. It's not just ploughing or tractors.
Yeah.
It's a bit of everything, you know.
Yeah.
So the setup you got on today. Now, what is the plough you're ploughing with today?
It's just 4-furrow Dowdeswell.
Dowdeswell,
just a normal commercial plough.
Yep.
Nothing much done to it really. Just new bits on it. Make sure it works well, you know, and that's it really.
Yeah, and not like them competition players. They got bits everywhere, haven't they?
It's too much, isn't it?
Yeah.
Too much.
It seems like I'm a Fergie guy myself.
Are you right?
And I like that class because it's simple and does what I want to do.
Yeah, I've never ploughed in the commercial class. Never. That was before my time. I started working for brother 40 years ago, and we went straight on reversibles. He used to plough in the conventional class. And my older brother did as well. They used to do well, but
fantastic.
Yeah, I've never tried that.
Never tried it.
Too slow for me.
You want to turn the field from green to brown in the shortest time possible.
That's
is that right?
Yeah, I normally use a 6-furrow plough and a much bigger tractor and get on with it. You know.
Do we still plough these days?
Yeah, we do a bit of both.
Yeah.
We still plough for some, you know, we grow maize for people and we plough that, plough the slurry in and whatnot, but it depends on the year and what sort of rubbish there is and,
yep.
you know, whatever we think really.
Well, it's a reset, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Basically, I mean,
Well,
I
that's it, yeah.
I mean, I like to see, you go down a country lane and you see a field in the distance. It's nothing better when it's been ploughed,
Lovely,
cultivated,
yeah.
and a lovely seed bed, isn't it?
That's right.
You
That's
know,
it.
when you see some of these fields and they direct drill and it looks a mess, doesn't it?
It does look a mess, yeah.
Now, whether it's right or wrong, I know they talk about releasing the carbons and it's bad for the worms.
Yeah, well, it's all about cost as well, really. Ploughing's an expensive job.
Yeah, because you have to go up and down with a tractor.
You're only doing, well, the one I'd say a 6 furrow, I do 2 metres at a time.
Yeah.
It's quite slow.
A lot of diesel cost.
A lot of diesel, yeah. And if we cultivate, we know we've got a wider machine going faster and it doesn't take so long.
No.
But it's like you say, it doesn't look so nice, but it's cost.
It does the
It's
job,
all it is
doesn't
now
it?
is cost.
Does the
You
job.
can't
Now, what
waste
you
money.
putting with today then?
It's John Deere, 125 horsepower, 6125R.
And that's perfect for this, is it?
Yeah, we've got bigger tractors with bigger tyres. Well, this is a nice narrow tyre for the narrow furrows.
Yeah,
so
yeah. You need
don't
in
run
ploughing
down.
matches. You need a narrow
That's
side
it.
to go up against the wall,
That's
don't you?
right. I mean, the other one I normally plough with, it's 14-inch furrows. But
Yep.
It's a 28-inch wheel.
Oh, well.
So it doesn't sound right, does it?
So, no, well, it's ground compaction, though, isn't it? It's all about ground
That's
compaction and low air pressures in the tyres.
That's it. Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
But it's the way forward, I suppose.
Well-
If we don't do this sort of thing, they'd build on more ground, wouldn't they?
Well, that's it. That's what worries me. Yeah. About
It worries. This is why I do the channel, really.
Yeah.
I'm passionate about the green stuff. You know what I mean? And all we want to do is build on it, don't we? And we're not going to be able to feed ourselves in years to come, are we?
Everyone's on about wilding and growing all these flowers and planting trees. Well, you can't eat them, can you?
No.
You know,
Great. I suppose great for the insects, but not for
well,
us,
that's
is it?
That's it. But I mean, if you look around here, there's not a shortage of trees, are there?
No.
You know, like where we are at East Grinstead there, you can't see much land in between all the trees and hedges.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to have it, yeah, but there's a lot of waste ground where we are that were farms,
Yeah.
being bought up by people that
Hedge fund people, yeah.
think they're going to save the world by letting it grow wild, and all you get is thistles and docks and stinging nettles.
Yeah, and it's not that good for the countryside, all
No,
them sort of things,
no.
is it?
You know, we're trying to grow corn next door,
Yeah.
and all the seeds fly over the hedge, and we're having to spend more on sprays to get a good crop.
And this is the thing, isn't it, really? I mean, it's a good point you just made. You know, they tell us not to use sprays and glyphosate and God knows what else.
Yeah.
And then the field next door's full of weeds and it's black, and you've got to do something about it, haven't you?
You've got to, yeah.
Because, you know, corn won't grow in amongst nettles and black grass and all sorts, will it?
No, black grass, that's a big problem, yeah. We have trouble with that, you know. But you just have to leave it over winter and mess around, you know, cultivate it a bit, try and hope it grows, and then spray it off in the spring or plough it in the spring. But it's always there. You won't get rid of it.
Right. Well, I'm gonna let you get on there. I'm gonna give you a card before I go. So
yeah.
Do me a favour. Don't throw it away until I'm out of eyeshot. You know. But perhaps we can come down and perhaps in the springtime, come down and see what guys like you still do.
That's it. Okay.
I appreciate your time. What's your name and where'd you come from?
Tim Foster. It's Ashley Farm, East Grinstead.
Thanks for your time, Tim.
Right,
Cheers.
Thanks.
Well, good morning. I won't disturb you while you're playing. But nice John Deere you got there and a reversible plough. You're in a difficult class, you, aren't you, really? All these modern tractors and whatnot.
That's right.
So, what's the setup you've got? You've got a ransom plough in the back, obviously.
Yep.
And a John Deere. What sort of horsepower is that John Deere?
50.
50 horsepower. Pulls it all right?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah,
Lovely.
no bother at all.
No? How long have you been doing this for?
20 years getting on board,
Oh,
probably.
right. So you was a youngster when you started?
Yeah.
Yeah.
16.
Did your father bring you into it, or did you just fancy it?
No, Dad did. He was ploughing up there. The other little John Deere.
Oh, right.
That's Dad.
Fantastic. So you're a John Deere man, then you're a green man.
Yeah.
But why are you dressed in blue then?
It's the company I work for.
Oh, right. Then. All right. Well, I hope to catch you later. I'll let you get on. It's a busy morning.
Yeah.
Tell us your name and where you're from.
I'm Matt, and I'm just from Little Horsted, just the other side of the road.
Thanks for your time, mate.
Thank you. Cheers.
Good morning. Now, I've chatted to the chap next door to me. He's given me loads of information about the class and his plough.
Right.
Now, you've got a bigger plough up there, haven't you?
6 furrow, yeah.
6 furrow.
Yeah.
Do you prefer it to the 4s or to the 2s or to the conventional classes?
I don't know, I'll use anything. I used used to use two furrows and that. And yeah, and I went on, come back to what I use on the farm sort of
Are you
thing.
a farmer locally?
No, Worthing.
Worthing?
Worthing, yeah.
Where did you qualify for this match?
West Grinstead.
Oh,
West Grinstead. And so I brought this one, you know. 'Cause,
let's have a walk up and have a chat about it, shall we? I don't want to disturb the chap there because I've disturbed him enough.
Right, right.
So it's a nice orange plough, is it?
That's it, yeah.
And what's the name of it?
Coombe.
Don't you swear at me, I only asked.
Yeah, yeah. It's only about 3 months old.
Oh, is it?
Bought this year, yeah.
Oh,
One of
right.
the new ones, yeah.
Now tell us a little bit about it. Obviously you don't have discs and that sort of thing on these ploughs, do you?
No, no. Well, you have a rear disc
Yep.
on it. At home you don't use them, but for max ploughing, so it cuts the edge of the furrow better.
Yeah, so you leave a nice furrow wall.
Yeah, furrow wall to drive against
Yeah.
and that. And when you come to open out, you let it down to cut it out. And then when you finish off, you let them down so it leaves a nice cut edge on the edge of the furrow and that. Yeah, it's one of them things on the day. If it goes well, sort of thing.
Now the chap tells me next door you're just an up and down, you ain't got to go in triangles or anything
Not
like that.
this one, not this car. I used to do the triangle stuff with the little two furrow and that, but I've come out of that now and I go around with this one. I used to do a lot of ploughing matches, but I only do one now, sort of thing.
Really?
It's just time, getting time.
Well, if you're a farmer, it's
and
time,
the
isn't it?
machines, you know, taking it off the farm when it's being used and that.
But you say take it off the farm. Do you still use the plough on the farm?
Yeah, we plough all our land.
Oh, really? Now tell us, now everyone tells me about releasing the carbons, it's bad for the worms, it's bad for this, it's bad for that.
That's a myth, because over on our farm at Worthing, if they go through the records, we've got the highest worm count on the South Downs going, and we plough everything.
Oh, right.
It's just rotations. We've got a lot of sheep and beef cattle and grassland, and we rotate every 3 years, grass, maize, and then into spring barley, wheat, and that, and then the worm count on our place over the whole South Downs is as high as it can possibly be.
Oh, fantastic. Now, obviously, as I spoke to the chap next door, he says, well, it's the diesel costs and it's economics at the end of the day.
Yeah, but then if you want to produce something, you've got to end up paying for it, haven't you?
And you've got to provide a nice seed bed, haven't you?
You have got, the old people used to say, if you started off right, it'll look after you. Right. And that's what, you know, a lot of people, went back to the plough now, haven't they? A lot of them in a rotation, because the ground got too dirty, their yields got too low, so they've had to go out sort of rotation every 3 years, plough some ground to get it back up, sort of thing. And,
it's a reset, isn't it, really, for the land?
It is, yeah. I mean, this has been going for thousands of years, this sort of system and all this. It's carbon business, I don't know really. Can you blame? It's not just us, is it? And we're doing everything we possibly can.
Now, rewilding is the in word, isn't it?
Yeah,
But rewilding doesn't produce crops, does it? It's
well,
not going to feed the nation.
Well, this is what we're saying. It doesn't produce food, does it? Who's going to feed? Who's going to feed the world then? If you're going to stop all this sort of production?
And the chap next door to you said, in really good terms, that if you've got a field where you're trying to grow a crop, and you've got a field next door to you covered with thistles, nettles, black grass, and everything else.
Yeah. All the seeds blow
over.
All
the seeds blow into your field.
That is it.
Now you're not allowed to use any
chemicals or anything. No.
So what do you end up doing? You're fighting a losing battle, aren't you?
That's it. And they're paying you to do that. Some places, see, and it just don't. Well, these people that's doing it, where are they going to get their food in 20 years' time if they're going to reduce everything?
Well, if it's down to I suppose the governments we've got in power, the politicians. Let's put it to politicians.
Yeah, they want to import everything.
They'd import everything, wouldn't they? And build on the countryside.
Well, yeah, they import stuff that we have to go through real rules and regulations. but on different countries they don't have the same rules as us. So we can import what they call organic, but we can't call it organic because we do something to it.
I think that goes back to the 70s really, when they first brought in the roll bar and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
The governments used to send out people to make certain you had a roll bar on the tractor.
That's it. Yeah.
And I think it's the same with agricultural now. They send out, we police our farming. Yeah. In France and places like that, Germany, they don't.
No.
And they let them get on with
it. If not, they go on strike, don't they? Or blockade everything. If they're going,
I'm afraid we've got too many, Cherie Blairs and people like that.
We have, yeah. We got too many people pulling the strings, but they haven't actually been out in the countryside and done anything and found out what it's like. It's like the hedges and all that. It's just disgusting now. It's all right. Well, I reckon we've lost all our wildlife because we don't do hedges properly.
No.
Because we go only once a year, beat hell out of them. What's going to live in them? Just them sticks.
Well, exactly. They just get sort of settled, don't they? Yeah. Nice edge. Yeah. And then an edge cutter bloke comes and rips the life out of it, you know?
But if you've done it like 2 or 3 times a year, you have lovely box hedges. But you're allowed to do it in your house, aren't you? Your house hedges. This is what I...
Do you know what? You've hit a note there, because I know a chap who does edge cutting for a living, and now the farms used to do with edge cutting, and it still does, but you've got housing estates next door to it, and they complain like hell about the tractor going up and down with an edge cutter on the back of it, and they don't like the noise.
That's it,
you know, and everything else. And you know, why buy an house in the countryside if you don't like the?
I know.
What goes on in the countryside?
Yeah. But they're going to cut their garden edge once a week or once a month or whatever.
And they go to B&Q and their posh garden centres.
I know.
Anyway, we can diverse as much as. I appreciate your time.
We're too old. Well, we're going back to the old ways, aren't we?
We're trying
the proper ways.
Well, tell us your name and what's your business called, or your farm again?
I'm Andy Duffett from D&C Harriet's at Lynchpole Farm, Sompting near Worthing.
I appreciate your time.
That's all right. Thank you very much.
Again. Good luck with your plough.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Charles. Good morning, chaps. Now we're all gathered round this chap's plough and tractor.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
No, I'm joking.
No, he don't. Now, what are you all here for? Are you supporting this guy today, or you're ploughing yourself?
No, I'm ploughing.
You're ploughing yourself? What, she's just up here, is it?
Yeah, that's John Deere.
In the reversible class?
Yeah.
Do you like that class?
It's the only one I've ever done.
Is it? You're not a conventional player person, then?
No.
Perhaps we'll walk up in a minute and look at your setup as well, and perhaps someone will come behind you and take the mickey out of you as well. You know what I mean? It's always nice. Before you go, what's your name and where you come from?
Trevor, Lavender.
And you're from where?
Vines Cross.
Thanks for your time, I appreciate it. The chap behind you?
No, I'm not ploughing his.
You're not playing, you're just supporting him, are you? Well, we all need support and a little bit of guidance sometimes, don't we?
Yeah.
So, this chap here, you're ploughing, are you?
I am indeed.
And what you got ploughing with today, then?
4 Farker Verdon, reversible, and a New Holland tractor.
What sort of horsepower is the tractor?
106.
Alright, and do you do this for a living or is it just for a day out?
Some and some.
Some and some. You still ploughing a farm?
Yeah.
Fantastic, we like to hear about that. I know it's not the right thing to do these days, but we'd like to see the plough going through and then leave a lovely seed bed, don't we?
Yep.
Yep. So, where's your farm then?
Little Halstead.
Little Halstead. And what sort of farm is it? Arable? Or?
Yeah, arable.
All arable, is it?
Yeah, we only contract farming.
Yeah. Okay, well I appreciate your time. I know you've got to get on and get yourself set up. So tell us your name again.
Simon.
Smith.
And from Eastfield.
Thanks for your time, Simon.
Cheers.
We've just met you, so tell us your name again.
Trevor, Lavender.
That's it, and you've got a John Deere today?
John Deere 2140 and Ransom's 103 reversible.
Now Ransom, it must be one of the last Ransoms they did, was it?
Yes, yeah, nearly, yeah.
Really? I mean, because they sort of died a death really, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, why do you think that is?
I don't know really. Dowsall took over really, didn't they?
Really? Because I mean, they was the biggest plough supplier in England, weren't they?
Oh,
and Europe, I suppose, as well.
Yeah.
And Africa. So tell us a little bit about your plough. Now, I see you've got discs on it. Now, a lot of the reversibles haven't got them, have they?
No, well, I always thought, disc cut a better furrow.
Yeah, leave a nice wall, doesn't it? A furrow wall.
Yeah, leave a better wall. Yeah.
And let's have a walk over and have a quick look at it. Now your landslides are all nice and polished up and everything, aren't they?
Yeah.
All greased up, ready to go.
Yeah.
So do you farm for a living?
I'm sort of semi-retired. I used to be an agricultural contractor myself.
Yeah.
But I help a few contractors out now and then.
Yeah.
Still do a bit.
With this plough?
No. This is just for ploughing matches. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Well, I can see you want to get on, Sonny. Right, whose tractor's this? Whose Ventra?
But you're here. That's important. That's good.
Mine.
Yours?
Yeah.
I've met you before somewhere, haven't I?
I don't know, have you? That's worrying.
Yeah.
Depends where you've met me.
So is this a Crawford affair or is this your own tractor?
No, this is Crawford's affair.
Yep.
But I'm entered the class through Crawford, like for myself,
Yep.
and Crawford lent me the tractor and Amazon lent me the plough.
Oh, fancy. Now Ben's normally your guy that does all the...
Yeah, he does the conventional ploughing.
That's it. Yeah. He's not
Yeah, so I started working for Crawford's in January.
Yep.
And then this is my first season on the ploughing matches. I've done 2 demo plots, come first and a second. Then I've done Petworth ploughing match.
And that's we qualified for today, is it?
Qualified today at Hurstpit Point.
Oh, fantastic. Now, tell us a little bit about the tractor. It's a Vulture, as we said. Now, it's brand new, obviously, if it's come from Crawford, is it?
Yeah, it is. Well, it's a demo unit at the minute.
Oh, it's a demo unit, and you've sneaked it out for the day, have you?
Sneaked it out for the day, yeah. Make sure no one can have a demo.
Now, you've got a funny old plough on the back, and it's got slotted moldboards on it. What's that all made of?
If it was my personal preference, I wouldn't have had slotted moldboards.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, why do they use the slotted moldboards then?
But if you're on finer soil,
Yep.
it creates a seed bed quicker because it just
Oh,
falls
So
through.
you haven't got to go over with a cultivator?
No, you haven't got to go over the cultivator because if you're on like sandier soils, it falls through the moldboard,
Yep.
which then means it creates a seed bed straight away.
More level
seed bed,
straight
yeah.
away, yeah, fantastic.
Opposed to slab, if you're on a like dirt like this, you could slab it over, which then means you've got to do a pass on a cultivator. You've got to slap moldboards it on thinner ground, finer ground. But down this part, doing plough match than that, I'd rather have solid moldboards.
Oh,
Because
fantastic.
you can get a bit of a, you can get more of a furrow.
What about the furrow wall? Does it cut nicely?
Yeah, it makes a real nice, got real big discs on it, so it gives a, it proper cuts the whole furrow wall, so you get a nice.
And do you have landslides on this?
Yeah, got landslides, landslides, which leave it a nice furrow as well. They leave it nice and flat because they run just
A nice 90-degree angle.
Yeah, nice 90-degree angle.
Fantastic.
Really
Well, I appreciate your time.
That's
So
all right.
tell us your name and your company you work for.
Tom Power, and I work for RW Crawford's at Billingshurst.
Thanks for your time, Tom.
No worries.
Now, good morning. I think I just met your son. He's got a John Deere man as well. You taught him how to plough, apparently, from the age of 16. Is this correct?
Probably, yeah, just about that, yeah.
So, what do you like about the green tractors then?
I don't know, it's just what we're used to.
Really? Have you had them on the farm as well?
Yeah, we got them on the farm.
You got the big ones, I suppose, on the farm, haven't you?
Not that big.
No?
No, 125.
Oh, right, yeah. And you've got they're nice vintage looking, lovely looking tractors, aren't they? Unusual in this country, really. Them old vintage John Deeres are normally in America, aren't they?
That's it, yeah.
And your son was saying perhaps they was brought over in war, eh?
There may be, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What sort of plough you got onto there? You got a reversible?
Ransoms.
Reversible, yeah?
Yeah.
Looks a lovely little setup. You looking forward to today?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah. Okay,
Right.
well, I'm going to let you get on there because you're obviously a busy man. Tell us your name and where you come from.
Yeah, Graham Butler.
And
we come from Little Horsted, just over the hill.
Thanks for your time, Graham.
All right, mate.
Cheers. Right, you seem to be the only person here with all the cultural plough.
Yeah.
So you're going to win your class, are you?
Well, unfortunately, no. I'm up against Grey Fergies, the trailer ploughs, and all that
Oh,
stuff,
okay.
who are not from this county.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're sort of Kent in that area.
Oh, right.
So
Did you
we'll see
qualify to this match? Or is it an
It's
open
open class.
Open
So
class.
we'll see what happens.
All right, so tell us a little bit about your tractor or whatever it's called. What do you
Well, they
call
are.
it?
They're called tractors, wheelbarrows, garden tractors, whatever.
Yep.
She's about 71, 72 years old.
Yep.
Unlike everybody else, I just do one furrow at a time and just take it slow and easy. And at the end of the day, collapse in the van. That's it.
Now, obviously, you're ploughing in a larger plot than you're normally used to, aren't you?
It's longer.
Yep.
The width is right, but it's longer.
Yeah.
Chatsworth last week, they were about this size as well.
All right, so you haven't got to do to your competitor next door to the ice number or anything like that?
Yeah, all of that. Everything they do,
Yep.
I've got to do.
Okay.
But Instead of doing 12 runs for my crown, I only need to do 6.
Okay.
Everything else though has to be exactly as they
So
do.
you do your opening,
Yep.
and then you do 3 furrows either side.
Yep.
Then you carry on and do your seed bed.
Yep.
And you do a finish as well.
Finish is exactly the same. Only I'm allowed 2 wheel marks, they're only allowed 1.
Oh, fantastic. Now, what's that? It's a British Anzac, is that correct?
No, British Anzani.
Anzani.
Yeah, Iron Horse.
Oh, okay. Is that a British? Well, obviously he is a
He's
British
British
mate.
mate, yeah,
And
yeah.
what sort of era would that be from?
This one, you're 1950s, very early 50s.
All right. And what? Horticultural, moorland farming, that sort of thing.
Smallholder,
Yeah.
market garden, that kind of thing.
Oh,
It's
right.
nothing big.
Well,
You definitely wouldn't want to do a 6-acre field with one of these.
Now, I stopped you from starting it up, so perhaps you can start it up and we'll film you doing it.
Oh, this could be interesting.
Well, you know.
Most important thing is just to make sure he's out of gear.
Well, of course, you don't want it running down the hill, do you? You've got to chase it then, don't you?
There's a very nice Kubota park there, and I don't want to run into it.
No.
Of course, the important thing with these, using the starting handle, keep your thumb out of the way.
Yep. And your wrist.
And your wrist. Yeah. That's if she wants to start today. And it looks as if I might be going home.
She'll start. At least you ain't got to wind it over for about 10 turns before you. It's only just one click, isn't it?
I've got a standard end like that. This could be an embarrassing bit of filming.
Trying. Well, perhaps I better leave it
I'd
because
leave
I'm putting
it
some
to it.
pressures on you. And
Yeah.
so
You'll
maybe
hear it.
later. Have a
You'll
good
hear it.
day. And what was your name and where you come from?
Roger Fermor, and I'm from Sissinghurst, Kent.
Thanks for your time, Roger.
Cheers.
Tell me why you're here today then.
Why are you here, Graham? See the ploughing match.
See the ploughing match. Do you go to a lot of these ploughing matches, do you?
Yeah, quite a few.
Quite a few. Do you do it yourself?
No.
No? Are you a farmer background? Oh,
Oh,
hold
yeah.
on. He's got it going. Yeah, I knew you would. Right, sorry. Back to you guys. So, you're not a farmer,
No.
but you like coming to these events?
Yeah, I like coming to
Is it
these.
because it's the country ways?
Yeah, I watch all them sort of programmes.
Yeah. I mean, you must remember old Jack Hargreaves out of town, mustn't
Oh
you?
yeah, oh
You
yeah.
know,
oh, yeah.
6:30 on a Friday night.
Yeah, I used to watch all these.
Yeah, fantastic. And you are here for the same as your friend?
Yep.
Just having to watch it all and
Yep.
enjoying the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
The sun's out, so it's got to be good.
Yeah.
That's right. It's a lovely day, isn't it?
Yeah. So tell us your name and where you come from.
Jeff Burgess, Heathfield.
Graham Kemp from Golden Cross.
Thanks for your time, guys. See you later.
See you later.
Good morning.
Good morning. Want a picture of us?
Well, if you like, I can take a picture of you.
Well,
Who are you then?
I am from the local council. Here's David Bailey.
Yeah. And what's the company called?
Pigging Good. Pigging Good.
Big and good. Yeah, nice that. And you're here to support the ploughing match today.
Oh yes.
We are.
And are you doing meals for the ploughing match?
Yeah, we've got a hog roast today.
A hog roast?
Yeah, so they
Have you seen the pig?
Sorry?
Have you seen the pig?
Oh, it's in there, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
When you said, have you seen the pig? You was looking at your mate here.
No.
But yeah, we'll have a look later. We'll
Yeah,
carve it,
yeah,
shall we?
yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic.
That's a
You
big
do all
old
the
wheel.
local events.
not round here. Horsham.
So who contacted you to do this today then?
Trevor.
Okay, yeah.
Trevor, because his son's got a wedding barn,
Okay.
so I do a lot of weddings there.
Yeah, the pig roast is a very good, easy meal, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's quick.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
and
lovely.
it's cheaper. It's one of the cheaper options to do, and it will feed 120 people.
Yeah, exactly. I used to have a friend called Chris Digger. He used to do it.
You'll be a 5-year-old
Right.
son soon then.
And I see you've got a cap down on this one. Do you like
Yeah, it's in an oven.
Yeah.
Big and strong.
It's sort of like a coffin.
Yeah.
And it cooks for 9 hours,
Is that in there?
slow and low.
So you have to get here early in the morning to do that?
No, I started at home.
Start it up.
Yeah, I was sort of like bus 4, I put it on this morning.
Okay.
So yeah.
You're tired and you want to go home. You want to be.
I am now. I want to get home now because it's 10 o'clock.
Well, I won't disturb you anymore. Tell us your name.
I'm Julian from Pigging Good.
Thanks for your time.
All right.
There you go. Who's
Nothing
he?
wrong with
That's
that.
Mikey. That's
Jess up the end there. I'm the only one doing any work. Yeah, not the only one doing any work. I ain't got, hold on. That's it, I've got you now. Thanks, guys. Right, I'm going to have a cup.